Hey, today I'm talking about the last 3 films in the Digimon Adventure Tri series. And the names of those 3 movies are Loss, Coexistence, and Future. First up is Lost. This is a 2017 film, and it picks up right where the last one left off. So, spoilers for that. The premise is the kids are back in the digital world, and their Digimon have lost all of their memories, and then nothing really happens after that. There's like a little bit of Sora struggling to connect with Biyomon, which is good, and then like the cat feels that May abandoned her. So there is some emotion there, though she really didn't, and it's weird that the kids don't just explain to her that she was just too late, she just missed the boat, basically. It's also weird that they just left so quickly, too. I kind of thought they would have taken more time, just like really made sure she wasn't gonna come with. I really loved that they lost their memories. I think that was a really good idea. There's a lot of great emotions there, but they don't do anything with it here. Yeah, there is the thing with Sora, which is good. And there's an offhanded comment about how Gatomon is happier now, which makes complete sense because she was tortured a lot. So like, that's good that she's happy, but that also means she shouldn't be in champion mode because she is always in champion mode because she was tortured to be in that one. She should really be in the previous level. But like, that kind of is my main issue with the film, is that like, there's not really any consequences to the Digimon not having their memories, because like, their personalities are essentially the same. And then on top of that, they can still digivolve to all the way up to the top. So like, there is no consequence of them losing their memories. Like, that shouldn't be. There should be stakes. There should be problems. And like, I love that they're back in the digital world. I think that's a great choice. But we needed to explore the world more. Like, yeah, we do see some familiar places, but they don't really take time to reminisce about them or to have them be any sort of significance, rather than just like, oh hey, I remember that episode type of thing. So it's really frustrating. Jedi being young and hot is weird and confusing. I really didn't understand that. Also, why he just continues to use Ken's form throughout the rest of the series is super weird, especially in the last one. I know in the show, they often show all the Digivolution stuff happening. Those can be done really well and can be done really exciting. Here's one of the times where it does not work. It's really slow, it's really boring, it just kills any momentum that happens. So like, it's a slow movie that moves slow, and then action finally starts happening and things pick up, and then they digivolve and it just kills all the momentum. So I like this movie. I know I'm complaining a ton about it. It was a bit of a struggle for me. Would I recommend it? I mean, if you want to finish off the series, yeah, go for it. But I really wasn't impressed by this one or the other 2 films. So like, personally, if you wanted to just end it with the 3rd movie, right when the Digimon lose their memories or when they teleport to the digital world, I think that's a great stopping point. I don't think you really need to continue with the series. And I'll get more into why in a minute. But yeah, no. It's an okay movie. You can keep watching, but you don't have to. Next up is Coexistence. This is also a 2017 film, and the basic premise is there's more stuff is happening. It's kind of the end of the world. Yeah. The flashback stuff was good. Anytime there's a flashback, it's good. They really needed to spend a significant amount of time in those flashbacks instead of them being like less than 5 minutes. They needed to be like a good 10-15 minutes. Or like dedicate a half of one of these movies to these flashbacks. Or make an entire movie about what the flashbacks. Like, these other Digidestins that turned into the agents are really interesting, and like, it's really pivotal to the story apparently, but they also just kind of abandoned the plot. I did like the ghost stories. The characters tell a bunch of ghost stories. That's a fun, cute little scene. Felt very Digimon to me. Agumon has a great speech that he gives that I really truly loved. Agumon is definitely a shining character. I also liked Kari standing up to homeostasis. That's good. There's a very naked Digimon in this, and it's so weird. And then like, the movie just completely forgets about the Digimon forgetting stuff. Like, they don't ignore it, like the Digimon still don't remember stuff, but like, again, there's no consequences to it. They just are like, all right, well, let's just not deal with this anymore because we have other stuff to deal with, but they don't really have any other stuff to deal with. There's not a lot going on in these movies. And I was kind of upset with how quickly they just left the digital world. So yeah, I liked this one. Again, it's okay, but yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a little frustrated because like they really peaked with number 3 and then 4 and 5 are a big step down from there. So like it's okay if you're invested, sure, keep going, but like these movies are kind of a mess. And lastly is Future. This is a 2018 movie, and I had such high hopes that it was gonna come all together with this one and just like really deliver on the themes and messaging. No, it didn't. It's okay. It's again just okay. The premise is it's just the big final battle. Like, the bad Digimon is this insanely powerful creature. If it touches anything, it just disintegrates matter. It can also rain down its disintegration stuff. So like, it's unstoppable. And for some reason, they decide to spend the entire movie just shooting it and punching it. But that's like trying to stop a hurricane with a pistol. You're not gonna do anything. You're more likely to just hurt yourself. And it's so weird that the movie is just that. It's just all of the Digimon and humans coming together to just shoot at this creature for a really long time. And it's so weird because like they set up in the first one, Tai says, is fighting even the answer? Are we gonna help things by just fighting? And then Kari brings that back in this one, and I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna finally address that issue. And they sort of do, but also really don't. Because, spoilers to the movie, I don't really care. They find the memories of all of the Digimon within the bad Digimon. So they like unlock that file, and then they also unlock the good memories from her, because it was behind this password protected thing. And it's a pretty solid moment. There's some good emotions. It seemed to be all pointing towards they're just gonna talk their way out of this, which makes sense because they set that up 5 movies ago. But then after they do all of that stuff, they just shoot the ever-living out of the Badmon till they just destroy it, which again shouldn't be possible because it radiates destruction from its body. But they do, they end up doing it, they end up completely destroying it, and I don't get what the point was. I don't know. Is it just like, if you've been traumatized enough, maybe death is the solution? What? And also like May, the character they've spent these 6 movies focusing on. She's this whole big deal. And then what do they do with her? She just moves away at the end of it. She's not even a part of the gang anymore. And it's like, why? What was the whole point of all of this? Like, I just don't get it. Like, the kids don't grow. They don't learn anything besides lessons they already learned in the original series. And so like, I don't get it. They set up that violence isn't the solution, and then they didn't do that. They said, actually, no, violence is the solution. And I'm like, what? God. And then on top of it, what frustrates me so much too is there's all this talk of King Drezel, who we never see, and he's like the big bad guy, kind of a puppet master, sort of maybe a god, but like none of that stuff is explored or answered or like even like teased at like, oh, possibilities of things. And King Drezel's a character from one of the other versions of Digimon who is explored more in that stuff. And I guess maybe we're supposed to have seen these other series, even though they're not canon to this series, for anything with King Drezel to make sense. It's so weird. They had a lot of really good concepts, a lot of really good ideas all throughout these movies. And then it's like they didn't know what to do with them, so they just did the same thing they'd already done and didn't do anything new, original, or interesting. They just were like, all right, we gotta have a big battle at the end, all right, big battle at the end, it'll be fine. And it's like, we're talking about the gods of the Digimon universe. That's really interesting. Let's explore that. Let's go down those avenues. You have 6 movies, let's do it. And they had years to plan this stuff out, so why didn't they? And also, if this was the original plan, what is this plan? I don't understand what this plan is. Like, even with like the name of this last one, Future, I'm like, okay, we're gonna deal with what is the future of this universe. No, they don't. The people of the world already know about Digimon and are kind of mixed on them. And then after the big finale, the people of the world still know about Digimon and are kind of mixed on them. So nothing's changed. It's all the same. I did like this movie, and I'm glad that I watched these movies. But at the same time, I'm also just very frustrated by them because there's so much potential. I love the original series so much. I've rewatched it multiple times. It's near and dear to my heart. It very much so was informative for me as I was growing up. I love it. And I was so excited to hear about these movies, but like they really don't add anything besides like now the rest of the Digidestins have mega forms. So like that's good, but that's not enough. I need more. I need good story, good heart, and this doesn't have it. So yeah, these last two movies are okay, but I would say just stick with the first three. They're interesting, they get better, and then just stop as soon as the dramatic moments I mentioned earlier. So yeah, that's probably the best bet. I mean, you can watch all of them, and maybe you like it more than me, but I don't have the best faith. Alrighty, now for today's rankings. In chronological order, we got Loss sitting at number 112 in the like section. And then after that is Coexistence sitting at number 120, also in the like section. And then lastly is Future sitting at number 106 in the like section. And this is out of a total of 162 old movies so far this year. And lastly, if you want to know how I'd rank all 6 of the movies, this is how I do it. Clearly they peaked with the third one, and the bottom 3 are not really that worth it, but you do need the first 2 in order to understand the third one. So yeah, I'm definitely kind of mixed on this series, and I'm frustrated by this series. And if you are an actual genuine fan of this series and have answers to some of my frustrations, please inform me. I'd love to know more about the lore, to the universe, to just kind of maybe somehow like it better. But yeah, as of right now, I'm like, it was okay.